It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Lifelong dreams being elevated. Leave a nigga face down like he meditating. Growing up, trepidation in my locale. Hearing 40 cal, know somebody need resuscitation. I describe myself, nothing define me. Paper cut, sharp, origami. Business in the iPhone, biting the apple like Shinigami. Death notes, every bar's like a homie. I'm the Clyde with a Bonnie. Rhythmalism, I'm too quick. New scripts, I'm producing them daily like news clips. Roof Chris, give me all of the beef, I'm a sous chef. Homies had them 8 balls for the green like a pool stick. I learn my ingredients as I get older, more lenient. We use bitch niggas to be convenient. Need more cash, that's immediate, expedient. My experience teaching what I couldn't get from PBS. Freedom of the finance. Read a pie graph, I take my pride back. Flip the color like a Mike Jack. Niggas ain't like that. Take a name like it's Iraq. You diss me? Might stab a nigga with a wine glass. It's risky. Might crash, don't invite me to the function. I smash niggas pumpkins all together conjunction. Southside nigga cooking up like it's a luncheon. We don't need a studio to get you niggas punched in.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. On this Sunday night, we've got the halftime show out the way. You know we had to come talk about it, baby. Come on now. Kendrick Lamar, Super Bowl. Let me know what y'all think in the comments of what happened. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was not really expecting this level of a performance. Not to say that I wasn't expecting him to go out and perform at a high level, but I honestly expected more of a trip down memory lane, more so than Kendrick kind of kept it current to the last couple albums. And really, really was GNX heavy. Now, had I been really paying attention, and I've been paying attention, but of course, if you look at the interviews with Apple Music, Ebro, Nadeska, you look at that interview. Also, you look at the interview with Timothy Chalamet. One thing that keeps coming up or kept coming up in those conversations was Kendrick is in love with the now. He's not holding on to the past, right? So that should have told me specifically he's not going to go back and play all his hits. He's not going to go back and go through, all the last 12, 13 years of his catalog, which a lot of artists would do. If this was any other artist on that stage, they're going to perform through all their biggest records, all their catalog, and drive up the value in those records too, right? To get people to go stream those older records to get more activity on them. He said, I want y'all focused on my new stuff. Okay. We could get a little damn here, right? We can get a little damn here, which honestly, if you look at Damn and GNX, they have a very close kinship in terms of like having the mass appeal and then switching back into, the undergroundish type vibes. So he shocked me. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there were people leaking out information. People were leaking out set lists. People were leaking out audio of rehearsals and stuff like that. So it was predicted that Samuel L. Jackson was going to be narrating the show. We see that ultimately did come to fruition. I wasn't sure if that was true or not, which is why I never even spoke on it because I didn't want to jump the gun. But it turns out that was completely true. And he played Uncle Sam. Now, of course, anybody that's familiar with Kendrick Lamar's discography, Uncle Sam played a role on To Pimp a Butterfly project, right? And he's basically out there telling Kendrick what to do, what not to do, and basically do what's best for the mainstream white audience. Do what's going to make you the most money. Do what's going to yield the best result in front of these people. But instead, Kendrick went for the cultural play. You know what I'm saying? He brought his people out. He kept it very authentic to what you would expect from a Kendrick Lamar show, what you would typically get at a concert or something of that magnitude from a Kendrick Lamar. He didn't play for the mainstream audience. It's basically you either know this music or you don't. He also did freestyles. I won't say freestyles, but he opened up the show with the GNX snippet that we never got. He went further into the song than we've been able to hear so far. So that gives me a lot of hope that we're actually going to get that song. That could literally be the launching pad for the next iteration of whatever collection of music he has to come next on the way. I was definitely not expecting him to open up with an unreleased record that, some people have heard, but many have not. Because if you didn't get GNX and go and watch it on YouTube, then you wouldn't even know about it, right? But the fans have been asking for that record. I've been asking for that record since day one, but I did not expect him to open up the show with that. Now for my YouTube folks, I'm about to pull up the actual performance to play it through one more time. That part, unfortunately, will not be able to be shown on YouTube, so you have to join the Patreon to see the conversation or that play out in relation to this video. So you're gonna get a cut. But I'm about to pull it up and watch this shit one more time because I'm high off adrenaline, off of singing along and rapping along and jumping around and shit. But I got to see it one more time just to break down everything that we see. All right. So Patreon club, this one is for y'all, and we'll get back to the YouTube in a minute. That nigga said, what? What? When y'all was talking number one and number two, the conversation was always hilarious to me. Oh my goodness. This nigga letting y'all know all them years y'all was debating about who was the best. I listened to y'all. I let it happen. I ain't interject. Me and homie had a silent little thing going on. If you was paying attention, if you know, you know, but we wasn't going, you know what I'm saying? But that conversation was always hysterical, hilarious. Oh, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, nigga. We need that. We need that.
Full moon, let the wolves out. I've been a dog. Squabble off.
Man, this is fucking dope. Now, I do see some haters on Twitter, and they're saying that he didn't perform enough hits. They saying, oh, I knew he didn't have the catalog to perform. Excuse me? Not the dude that performed for 2 hours straight damn near at the pop out. Performed the hits. No. This is letting y'all know I'm standing on my new music. You either gonna know it today or you gonna know it tomorrow. Cause I'm telling y'all, at the end of going into next week, we're gonna see how much Squabble Up goes right back up the charts. Let's not act like it wasn't there. TV Off is gonna go right back up the charts. Let's not act like it wasn't there. Y'all niggas be talking out the side of y'all neck, but it really just goes to show that y'all really don't appreciate hip hop the way y'all claim y'all do. This is the most hip hop halftime show ever. And if you can't even appreciate that as a hip hop fan, your access needs to be revoked. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't care about no Kendrick Lamar. I don't care about no Drake. I don't care about no battle. I do care about those things. But I'm talking about the show that we received tonight. That was hip hop. So if you can't appreciate that, at least as a fan of hip hop, and you can only view it from the gaze of, oh, I'm a Drake fan, so I'm a down it automatically, you don't deserve to even have a voice.
Then tighten up.
Also, I think some people may not have caught the effect of the show because Kendrick is literally out there performing with no backing track, right? I think if he would have had his vocals behind him, it wouldn't have been as clear of a show for someone like myself who knows the difference. But I think for the casuals out there, they would have probably heard the backing track more strongly. You know, if he was out there lip syncing, it probably would have translated a little bit different to those people. But again, this is hip hop. We're supposed to be utilizing the power of our voice on the actual mic live. That's where this thing came from. before the records was being pressed up, before the records was being distributed to the stores. It was about getting on stage and saying your shit live.
Hold on.
This part really blew me. Like, I was like, nigga, no way this nigga's doing Euphoria at the fucking Super Bowl. Are you shitting me? This nigga's doing 2 diss songs at the motherfucking Super Bowl. Niggas was wondering, oh, is he gonna do Not Like Us? Is he gonna do Not Like Us? Bitch, I'm doing Euphoria and Not Like Us. Get off my knee. Nigga. This the biggest stage, period, nigga. I'm gonna rub my victory in and I'm gonna do my joints. Let me do my stuff, nigga.
Ever since Parmalee, it's KDOT.
And interpolating this shit with new lyrics. This nigga wrote new lyrics for the show to interpolate into his songs in between transitions. Come the fuck on, bro. See how much of this field this nigga's utilizing, how they got all these different sets? Come the fuck on, bro.
Flip a coin, you want the dangerous me or the famous me? How annoying.
Bruh, come the fuck on, man. This nigga got Man in the Garden with these niggas hanging out in the background like they under the motherfucking street light, nigga. This is hip hop, nigga. This is rap music, nigga. This is 3 Chain Kendrick Lamar, nigga. This nigga got a motherfucking ring on outside the gloves, nigga. You know what type of bullshit you gotta be on to put rings on your glove, nigga?
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue.
I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue. Nigga, let's pull up the paperwork. I'm not going to pull up the paperwork tonight. We're going to let it ride tonight. But come on, nigga. That nigga sent about what? About 3 lawsuits in, 3 complaints. Right? Boy, you don't get the fuck out of here. You really thought you was gonna catch it up. Yeah, not like us. He's threatening me. He's whooping feet. He said I might go to Oakland and lose my life in the city he grew up in. Whoa. Kendrick came from Oakland. Oh, this bullshit you been on, nigga. Yeah. I'm gonna send a cease and desist if you post that record. I'm gonna sue him for $500 million. What you thought this was, nigga? You thought this was intimidation camp, nigga? Huh? No, bruh. Bro went out there and said, hey, you gonna sue me then, nigga. We not robbing the culture. Let's get it. Not to mention he was getting at that nigga on this record too. There's a lot of shots in this motherfucking performance, man. The red, white, and blue shit. But then you also know where he come from. Crazy.
Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
They tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence, nigga. You talking about we got bots over here, nigga. You tried to... What? Nigga, we saw all them fucking bots, nigga. We see you out here trying to send lawsuits out, nigga. We see you sending niggas out to send lies out here. What are we talking about? What they talking about? None. I did not expect that nigga to say that nigga name, no. Say Drake. Oh, you thought this shit was sweet, nigga? Yeah, we saying your name and everything. Certified level, but the whole shit. And they played the fucking crowd noise, nigga. Just in case you thought shit was sweet, they played the crowd noise. Them niggas sung along with that shit, nigga. Serena out there doing the sea walk to the song, nigga. Diabolical. No, this is diabolical. You've been making references to this shit the whole time. Let niggas know. We gonna come back to that. Back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. We're gonna give you a sample of it, and we're gonna get right back to it. And we're gonna have goddamn Serena with the little sea walk that she did. Whoo! You better not mention Serena.
TV off, turn this.
Now I'm pissed that the version that I downloaded didn't have the game over in the stands. But hey, that nigga said ain't no round 2s, game over on your ass, nigga. Fuck what's going on in between the lines with the niggas throwing the ball and catching the ball and running the ball. Game over, nigga. It's over. And he kept it under 15 minutes. I really thought that he was going to stretch it. I thought he was going to go at least 14, but he kept it to his shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think he did an excellent job. Once again, he kept it current. He kept it true. And again, when you actually look at the records, we're talking about Luther. Luther has been on the charts. Humble was a big record on the charts. All the Stars was a big record on the charts. TV Off was a big record on the charts. Squabble Up. Like, there's no way that you can go around this and be like, oh, he didn't perform nothing that people know. Nah, nigga, the people know it because the people just consumed that shit 3 months ago. It's been out. But y'all gonna say, oh, he didn't perform enough of his back catalog. Nah, because that other nigga, Drake, had he gotten the Super Bowl performance, that nigga would have been performing all his old shit. He would have been, baby, you my everything. You all I ever wanted. For you niggas. And y'all would have been glazing. But a nigga actually come to the show 15 years in the game, 12, 13 years in the game, whatever the fuck it is, mainstream, perform shit off his latest album, hits off his latest album, and you mad. Fuck these nigga, man. Masterclass in performance. Gave you different angles. You know what I'm saying? The fucking dancers and shit. All the different, the street corner, this over here, niggas jumping out the G and X. I'm like, damn, how big is that motherfucking car? They must be coming from under the stage. You know what I'm saying? Come give you an unreleased joint that niggas been asking for months and open up the show with it. I loved it. And, you know, I've told y'all before, I already got my Grand National tickets. So I can't wait till fucking April when them niggas come down to Atlanta, him and SZA, because I want that all over again. I want that experience. I want to have that live. I can't fucking wait. That's going to be a delayed birthday present for me for sure, because that's my nigga, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I told people, like, even during the battle all through last year and even coming into this year, like, dude is my favorite out of all the niggas out in the past beyond decade. Hove is my guy, but outside of him, Pac, Nas, like the legends, the untouchables, Kendrick is right there for me. But I felt like I had to call it down the middle because I just didn't want to be those platforms that just only speak highly of one person and then downplay the other. I wanted to be even as possible, even though I was a bigger fan and have been a bigger fan of Kendrick. And you can rewind a year and hear me say the same thing. But I also wanted to give homie his credit too. I wanted to give him his, when he had a good shot, I wanted to say good shot to the nigga, you know what I'm saying? But the way he ended up going out, the way he ended up carrying himself as this shit came to a close, it just showed how much unsportsmanlike conduct homeboy really has in his genealogy or some shit, man. Because he's done nothing but make the wrong moves and do little sassy, prissy little shit that I don't understand, that we've never seen in hip hop. We've never seen a nigga sue over a diss record. We've never seen a nigga come out here and, you know, just pull all the bullshit like, oh yeah, I'm still here, man. It's gonna take more than lies to take me out, Brody. Like, just bullshit. But we're not gonna harp on that. Just know, for anyone that wasn't aware, the stake has been completely driven into that man's heart. And y'all can hype him up. Y'all show up. He got an album dropping in just a few days. Y'all better run that bitch up before it be looking crazy out here. But we see what a championship look like with current hits, because that other boy music been stale for years. The fuck is y'all talking about? Turn that nigga TV off. Maybe turn that nigga TV on so he can get some more sauce. Oh, shit. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. I'm not going to make this long-winded, although I could. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. If you're watching this on Patreon, tell a friend to come join us over here where we can have more intimate conversations about the music, get into the music, the nuts and bolts of the music without copyright issues. And I will catch y'all on the next one. All right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.
king of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda, we hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. First I'm out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.